What is up, everybody? Welcome back to GTA Online. And well, as y'all know, it is Thursday, which means the new time trials have been reset here. And well, one thing I did notice when I logged on is the snow is indeed not gone. So it's going to be another interesting week here with the time trials. But luckily, I did find a vehicle that's going to be insanely good for this. So I did actually use the Krieger. I really haven't used this car all that much. I actually only really use it for time trials because I love the handling. And my goodness, guys, one thing I did notice about the snow, especially last week. Many of the cars really do struggle a lot in the snow. I mean, they pretty much don't grip all that great. They slide literally all over the place, and my goodness, it can definitely get frustrating. One thing I did notice though is the Krieger seems to not slide at all in the snow. I was noticing this with it. It would literally grip the road. I actually had a lot of confidence in this. I was even basically going full throttle around many of the turns in this time trial with it as well. So I will definitely recommend something like the Krieger, maybe even something like the Emirates, or who knows, maybe even the LM87, something that's like a race car type of style that has a lot of traction. I would say this is definitely going to be the best option, mainly because many of the cars definitely seem to struggle, so something with a lot of traction is by far going to be your best bet. And the Krieger's definitely an awesome car. It's kind of on the expensive side, over $2 million, but I would say this car is definitely worth it. Now, when it comes to the route on the Route 68 time trial here, guys, it's luckily going to be very simple. Once you guys do actually put the waypoint over here by the gas station, all you really have to do is basically follow it. You don't have to do anything special. I would say the hardest part about this time trial is going to be the pedestrians, because I notice on this specific time trial, they really do love running into you and or be in the worst places possible. So once you guys get past over here where ammunition is, I would say this area right over here is going to be the most interesting. The main reason why I say that is many of the turns over here are kind of like blind, so there can always be a car like around the turn or something like that. So that could definitely determine if you guys will complete this one on time. Funnily enough, I actually crashed like right over here because I did not see the car in time in this area, and I still managed to beat this with like 3 or 4 seconds to spare. One of the main reasons for that though is going to be the Krieger, because my goodness, not only can this car actually grip, but my goodness guys, the way it can hold speed, I would say it's definitely going to be a great option, and is most likely going to be one of my favorite supercars for many of the time trials. And then for the RC Bandito time trial this week, we have the Davis Quartz.